Welcome back, everybody, to the first vlog of the 22-23 season. It's only been a short pre-season, but you know us football fans cannot wait until big kickoff, and it is indeed big kickoff. Today, I'm now off to Huddersfield for Huddersfield versus Burnley. First match of the EFL season. It is a beautiful sunny day. It's a bit of a hack up there for me. Let's head up north to Huddersfield. And we have touched down. I've done most of the M1 and we've landed here in Huddersfield in this glorious car park. About to head over to the ground. Team news very soon. The season is upon us. Huddersfield versus Burnley. Let's go. Okay, team news in Danny Schofield, first game in charge at Huddersfield. You don't blame him. Very similar look to that team that got all the way to the playoff finals. Obviously, no O'Brien or Toffolo anymore, but still key players in Nichols, Hogg, Sorba Thomas going through that team. Burnley, Vincent Kompany's first game. We have 6 debutants, but there are players who have been there and done it in this division before. The likes of Ashley Barnes, Josh Brownhill, Connor Roberts, all starting. Should be a tight one given it's both managers' debut game. I do just make Burnley the slight favourite.
15 gone, 0-0. It's just starting to liven up now. Huddersfield probably bringing a bit more energy, I reckon. Burnley trying to really play through some central midfield. They've had the best opening. Barnes going through, decent tackle there. Huddersfield 2 banks of 4 with Dwayne Holmes supporting Danny Ward. Looking more like old school Burnley than new school Burnley look. 0-0, 15 gone. Well, there hasn't been too much in it, but Burnley take the lead 1-0 on 18. The ball breaks for Mattheson in the box. A smart finish. He's in from left back, up in the box, curls it into the far corner with his right foot. Schofield doesn't really have too much chance. First goal of the season, first goal of the Vincent Kompany era for Burnley. Mattheson the scorer, 18 gone. Huddersfield 0, Burnley 1. Half an hour gone and Burnley well on top now. Could have gone 2-0 up not long after they got their goal. Roberts, nice little dink over to him. Schofield made a good save. They're pinging the ball around nicely. Huddersfield, whatever stuffing they had in them, they had it knocked out of them by the first goal. And Burnley playing it around. Looks more likely to go 2-0 than 1-1 before half-time. Huddersfield just getting something going now, but Burnley well on top. 1-0, 33 gone. Half time here, Huddersfield 0, Burnley 1, and really Burnley could have been 2-3 up by the end of that half. Fairly even up until 18 when Mattheson gave Burnley the lead, but thereafter Burnley by far the better side. We wondered what a Vincent Kompany team would look like. We wondered whether they'd be able to switch from the Dice style to the Kompany style. They've been absolutely fine. Burnley looked really good, playing the ball around really nicely, and the 3 central midfielders, Court, Cullen and Brownhill, really running the game from that central midfield area. Huddersfield, we wondered what they'd look like post Corberon, post O'Brien, post Toffolo. Not great so far. The way this one is moving, it does look like it's going to go in Burnley's direction unless we get some big team talk from Danny Schofield on his debut at half-time. Looking very nice for Burnley, not looking great for Huddersfield. It's only 45 minutes, we'll see what happens, but Burnley, good value for the lead. Huddersfield 0, Burnley 1. We are just about to kick off the second half. Don't forget, if you're enjoying the video, to hit the like button and support the channel. 10 gone in the second half. Pattern's not really changed. Burnley still well on top. Schofield goes to the bench for Huddersfield. Andrew in and Ruddock in for his debut as well. Let's see if that can get Huddersfield back into the game. 1-0 Burnley. 70 gone, still 1-0 to Burnley. It's getting a little bit more sort of frantic now, but Huddersfield still really aren't creating anything, even though, like I say, it is a bit more frenetic. We are now about to see Scott Twine, the much hyped player from MK, making his championship bow after lighting up League One. 20 to go Huddersfield 0, Burnley 1. 10 to go here. Burnley trying to kill this off one way or another. They've got all the territory. They're starting to try and slow things down now. Huddersfield struggling to get out. They could still do with the second goal. Burnley, anything can happen obviously when we get into those last couple of minutes, but as you can hear, they're doing a good job of frustrating the Huddersfield crowd. We're 9 to go now. Huddersfield 0, Burnley 1. 5 minutes stoppage time up on the board. Jordan Rhodes is on. That's the last Hail Mary now. It's a bit of a stoppage when Kasumu, who'd come on as a sub, got himself injured. He's gone back out, so we'll see if there's anything in this for Huddersfield. They still trail 1-0 to Burnley. 20,206. Well, behind me you can hear a very noisy bunch of Burnley fans, and they are noisy and happy because they have won their first game of this EFL season, 1-0 at Huddersfield. Vincent Kompany gets a win on debut. Mattheson with the only goal on 18 minutes. It was fairly even up until then. I thought Burnley were really good between about 18 and 40 minutes, really dominated. Could have gone 2-3-0. The three central midfielders for Burnley really ran the game there, and I think everyone probably sat up and took notice. We wondered how Burnley would make the switch from Dyche to Kompany. It looked encouraging. It did not look encouraging for Huddersfield in this game. They laboured a little bit, really didn't create anything when I come to think about it. Threw on some subs in the second half, but wasn't happening for Huddersfield, and the first game after the playoff final post-Corberon ends in defeat here. Look, it's one game, it's 90 minutes. I'm sure Twitter will have Huddersfield getting relegated and Burnley winning the title, but it is a really nice start for Burnley and Vincent Kompany. They win 1-0 here, and they are very good value for it. Thank you everybody for joining me. If you want to stay with the channel, if I move my head there, just click right there and you can see my 1 to 24 predictions. I'm sure people will already be trying to debunk them after about 45 minutes of the season, but there we go. Thank you all for watching. Please hit like, get involved in the comments. Well played Burnley, who win 1-0 on the EFL curtain raiser.